All right, here we are opening the 1990 Fleer rack pack. You can hear that in the background if you're on the podcast. We have the rack pack here. It's going to make a lot of noise. You can see it has 45 trading cards and a logo and 3 logo stickers, one for each of the 15 card packs. So on the front, you can see there's a Player of the Decade card with George Brett, great player. And then 2 other cards you can see. And on the back, you can't see the other cards because each one of them is covered on the back by the sticker, the team stickers that are on each pack. So let's go ahead and open that. And while I'm getting some scissors here, here is who won the free wax packs and the cards from this rack pack. Episode 32, Ben Singer. Thanks, Ben, for the likes, and I'll get a hold of you to get your free wax packs in this rack pack. I don't think there's anything in here I wouldn't give away. So here we go. Let's open it up, being careful not to ruin any of the cards' condition. Here we go. So here's the white border on all the cards. This one is Ernie Witt. So we got the white border. We got the team name up in the top right corner. Top left corner has Fleer 90 on it up there. And then the name at the bottom and then their position. And then on the back, like we said before, it's got all their stats, all their playing year stats. Ernie Witt played a lot of years, looks like there, and has all their essentials about them on the top, and then the vital signs, like I said, on the bottom. This one, it says his on-base percentage, slugging percentage, and his strikeout ratio. And then these were printed in at the Fleer Corporation in Philadelphia. And I think right down here where it says at the bottom of the card, it says where it was printed in Philadelphia. I think on the Canadian version down here it says printed in Canada. So that's like the only difference, I think. But I think it'd be cool to have some of those. So we got Ernie Witt. Next here's what we were talking about with some of the major league prospects. So there's 2 rookies on that card there. We have Tom Dries and Dan Howitt. I don't think they ended up being very good prospects, but hey, they're on a baseball card and I'm not. So it's pretty awesome. Alejandro Pena, excuse me. Fred Manrique. Kevin is not gross. It's just his last name. Jim Eisenreich had some good years. Bob McClure. Gary Wayne. Now he's a manager now. Been a manager for a while. Joe Girardi. Guillermo Hernandez. Dennis Rasmussen. And I think I have one that's kind of together here, but it's still good. It's kind of off-centered there. You see how it's off-centered on that side. Ryan Sandberg, Player of the Decade. So we saw we have a George Brett coming up, but we got Ryan Sandberg in this one. So great player, Hall of Famer. In that Player of the Decade card, it has just information about him on the back, about how awesome he is. Donnell Nixon. Carlos Quintana. Dwight Smith. And here's our Milwaukee Brewers sticker. All right, it's the first 15 cards out of the rack pack. Set those over to the side. And let's open our next part of the rack pack. Love rack packs. More cards to open. Love it. All right, we got a red leg. I can remember Jack Armstrong. Old Jack Armstrong. Captain Jack. All right, we got Larry Walker, rookie. So that was one of the ones we talked about, having a rookie card. He is a Hall of Famer, I believe, now. So we got Larry Walker's rookie. Put that off to the side there. So Ben Singer, you're going to get a Larry Walker rookie. You lucky dog, you. David Valley. Ernest Riles. And here's one of the checklists I was talking about. There's a few at the end of the set checklist. Both sides. Jeff King. Bill Swift. The Oz. Unbelievable shortstop. What a player. Ozzie Smith. It's always fun to get an Ozzie Smith card. Nick Asaski. Dave Parker. What a great player he was. Dave Parker. Steve Jeltz. Mike Flanagan. John Smiley. Man, this guy died way too early. Kirby Puckett. He was really fun to watch. He was an amazing player. Kirby Puckett. And then we have here's one of the stickers that's got 4 different teams in little circles. So that one's pretty cool. You got 4 different teams on your stickers there that were all over everything I had back then. All right, and the last part of the rack pack here. Last 15 cards. All right, we got our Player of the Decade card. That's our George Brett. Amazing player. He's the last guy that was really close to 400. He hit 390. And he was hitting 406 towards the end of the year, but ended up hitting 390, which is still amazing. Ken Oberkfell. Rich Gedman. Mitch Williams. Dan Plesac. Daryl Hamilton. Pat Tabler, Mr. Clutch. We call him Poopy Pat Tabler just because it's fun to say, but he is Mr. Clutch. I think he hit around 500 or something like that with the bases loaded in his lifetime. Pretty amazing. Pat Tabler, old Poopy Pat Tabler. Frank Viola. Doug Jones, I can remember him as the closer for the Cleveland Indians. Didn't throw very hard. Just had like a fastball and a changeup. That was it. And he got guys out. Crazy. John Franco. All right, here's one of those cards. We got one of the different subset cards, which is pretty cool. Superstar Special. So this has Mark Davis and Mitch Williams because they are game savers. They were guys that came in and closed the game, and they had really good years the year before. So Mark Davis and Mitch Williams, those are pretty cool. I can remember getting that in a pack before when I was young. Now I'm an old man. John Morris. Oh man, one of my favorite Cleveland Indians of all time. Joey Bell. And they called him Albert later. I think this is his rookie card. Yeah, and they didn't put this as one of the really good rookies, and it's not worth much, but he was really fun to watch. This guy was a doubles machine. I think one year he had 50 doubles and 35 or 40 homers. He was just that guy could hit. Albert Bell. And Kevin McReynolds. Oh, we got another subset card, a League Standouts card. So it looks a little different. It's got a yellow border on it. Pretty cool. League Standouts, and it talks about Wade Boggs. And I don't know how many were in that little set. It's usually a small little set of, 10, 15 cards, something like that. I'm not sure exactly. I'd have to look that up. This is number 5 in the set. It says right there. And it talks about Wade on the back and how amazing he was as a hitter and all that type of jazz. So League Standouts. Wade Boggs. And then our last sticker is a Dodgers sticker. So again, Ben Singer, you'll be getting the wax packs and these cards from the broadcast here on the podcast. And we'll go back and finish up the podcast. Thanks for watching and listening.